Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here, and I'm here to bring you guys a new One Piece manga 683 prediction. And this week's chapter of One Piece was a very good chapter of One Piece. I've enjoyed this chapter much more than I've probably been enjoying the past few chapters of One Piece. I mean, not saying the past few chapters of One Piece weren't good, they were good, but this one I enjoyed purely for the main reason that we got to see Doflamingo actually has some dialogue in it. And not only that, but we saw them talk a little bit more about Sad in this week's chapter. I mean, we don't know exactly what Sad is, but it just, I don't know, they're hyping up Sad to be something really big. So I'm getting really excited to see, where Oda's going to take this whole Sad thing. And I honestly, Sad, I mean, even though it was just introduced in like 2 chapters, or 1 chapter ago actually, I mean, I'm more excited to find out about what this Sad thing is than when Caesar Clown set off the whole Smiley Bomb thing or on the island. I mean, that I didn't really care about that much. But this, I'm thinking like, okay, what is it? Because Doflamingo seems to be involved with it. He's saying in the course of the chapter that Caesar Clown, he needs him. And, Law, I mean, he has this epic face on at the beginning of the chapter. We see him walking up to, like, in the Sad room and, looking like he's really about to mess something up. So, I mean, honestly, I'm like, I wonder what this Sad thing is. I even wonder what it stands for. I mean, if you guys have any ideas what you think it stands for, you can put it down in the comment section below if you want to. Also, another thing about Doflamingo, I mean, Doflamingo, straight up boss. I mean, like a straight up mafia boss. We see this dude on the phone talking to one of his boys basically, and just almost like in a sense putting a hit out on somebody, because he just straight up says to Virgo like, yeah, you can kill all, and I mean that's all you can really describe him as, is like a mafia boss, because you even see somebody trying to assassinate him, and then you see one of his henchmen decides to go ahead and shoot, I guess, the woman that's trying to kill him. And not only that, but Doflamingo, you just see him like being so lax and chilled. I mean, even the way he's sitting, I don't know. I just think Doflamingo is pretty epic, and I'm glad that it seems like in the next few arcs we're probably going to see a lot more of him, and we're actually going to get him more involved into the story, because I actually want to see the Straw Hats face off against Doflamingo and his crew. I'm more interested in that actually than seeing like Luffy and his crew facing off against Big Mom, or Big Mom, however you pronounce it, because I know they used to refer to her as like Big Mom, then they say Big Mom, so I have no idea. But I'm more interested in seeing this than him fighting against one of the Yonko. So, I mean, honestly, I hope that it doesn't take too long to get to that point, but knowing Oda, it probably will take a while, but, it'll be worth it. But anyway, of course, Doflamingo, one other thing that he mentions is you can see that Doflamingo even treats Luffy, actually sees him as more of a serious threat now, considering the fact that he even considers him to be stronger than Law, or more dangerous than Law, stating that to Virgo. So, I mean, that also kind of shows us that, okay, they're going to have a confrontation sometime soon. Of course, Luffy and Doflamingo are going to end up facing it. And I want to know more about Doflamingo's abilities, actually, because we know he can kind of control people. We've seen him kind of like control people with like invisible threads, but there's obviously got to be more to his abilities, and I wonder what the Devil Fruit, or his Devil Fruit name is, actually, because he's obviously probably a Devil Fruit user. So yeah, I mean, most of the chapter for the most part was epic. The last half of the chapter, it was okay to me. I mean, we got the whole action, we got a little bit of action here or there with seeing the Straw Hats trying to take on that dragon that we've been seeing for the past few chapters, is breathing fire and flying around. And of course, ultimately, like towards the end, we see Kinemon and Brook take it out. I mean, of course, they had help with Nami and also Usopp. But I mean, that part didn't really mean anything to me. I mean, they knocked it out pretty much, and I guess one of the key things at the end of the chapter is seeing seeing Chopper randomly go into monster mode, which we don't even know why he went into the monster form. I mean, because it almost seemed like he didn't have control over himself, even though we know that he learned how to control himself over the time skip. So I found that a bit weird. I mean, I don't know if maybe I was just reading the panel and, misunderstood or was looking at it wrong, but I mean, he was picking up the kids and throwing them around. So I mean, I have no idea what was going on, but I'm of course interested in seeing if we're gonna get more of an explanation on that next week. And also, we got one of the kids saying at the end of the chapter, talking about how Monosuke, or Monosuke, or however you pronounce his name, he basically turned into like a dragon or a small dragon. So obviously I'm thinking he is the small dragon that they just knocked out. Don't know how they're going to turn him back to normal if that's what happened, but that's just from my understanding. If I'm all off, guys, you guys can feel free to correct me. I'm not going to get mad, but you know, that's just, I mean, I don't know, I got a little thrown off at the end of the chapter. But as for next week, you know, hopefully we see maybe more of Luffy, like what's happened with him, because we see Monette. Like last time we saw Monette actually is when she fought against she stopped Luffy from attacking Caesar, and then we saw her in this week's chapter. So I'm kind of wondering what actually happened to Luffy. What did she do to him? I mean, I didn't expect for her to actually be able to stop Luffy. So I mean, it's a bit of a surprise. I expected for them to have maybe a little bit of a fight, but you know, I don't know. Like, I mean, hopefully we actually get to know a little bit more about Monette's abilities soon, and maybe I'm guessing the chapter will revolve more around Luffy next week. That's just my assumption. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy this week's chapter? What do you think is going to happen in next week's chapter? Don't forget to rate this video. So if you liked it, you can put a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, then you can put a thumbs down. The choice is yours. Also, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe if you enjoy my content and you would like to see more of it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.